Good morning, y'all. Oh, boy. Anybody out there? Anybody awake yet? Hello. Got some nice hot coffee here today. There's a little Floki. Hi, bud. Good morning. Good morning, my son. Would you like your breakfast? Yes. Morning, Nate. What's happening, dude? First one here. Good morning, son. We have arrived. What's up, Carco? Good morning, buddy. Are you in Eastern time zone? It's not really that early for the East Coast, but here on the West Coast, it's pretty early. It's not super early for me. I usually wake up at 4, but it is pretty early. Dr. Drew, yo, yo. The morning crew. The morning crew. What is happening? Hey, Bubba. Hookaboogies. Hookaboogie, little boy. Yeah. So I made a little bit of a purchase yesterday, and I can afford it because I actually sold a knife. I ended up selling my EMP EDC Nimble W. I liked it. It was one of those ones where I definitely liked it, and if I had, if my finances were different, I would keep it because I like it. But it was one of those where I kind of just wanted to try something new and free up some funds to try something else. So I sold that and I purchased an OTF, actually. One that will not break as easily as the Lightning OTF that you guys saw yesterday. I bought an OTF. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been kind of on the quest, not super quest, because I haven't tried a whole shit ton of OTFs, but I've been wanting to really try to find an OTF that is good for EDC. I know a lot of people EDC microtechs, and that you totally can, obviously, but microtechs are not that slicey. I don't know if you guys have ever tried slicing cardboard with an Ultratech. It doesn't really slice good. So actually the blade on the Benchmade shootout actually was one of the more slicey blades I've ever seen on an OTF. But unfortunately, that was the only thing I liked about it. I didn't like the handle. I didn't like anything else. So I actually ended up getting one of these axial shift OTFs. And they get really good reviews. They're 100% USA made. I haven't gotten it yet. I just ordered it, but I will definitely be showing it when I get it. 100% USA made, and it's a Warncliffe. It's a Warncliffe OTF, which is, yeah, that's my thing, man. So I'm excited. I don't think I'm going to hard test it like I did the Lightning, but we'll definitely do a cut test with it, and maybe a little bit of harder testing, but we'll see. Florida boy, Abby 43, what's up? Oh, Diener's here. What's up, dude? He's mad at me. I sold the Nimble. Florida boy. What else? Robert's here. What's up, man? Nemo. What's up, dude? Yeah, I sold the Nimble. I don't know when you came into the stream, Diener, but it was just one of those ones where I liked it, and if I had a bunch of money and I didn't ever need to sell a knife, obviously I would keep it because I really did like it. But it was one that I just didn't really use and didn't even really like mess with that much, and I just wanted to try something else. So you know what? Decided to move it along. So what's the deal with this relative, this EMP EDC relative? I stopped into a live stream last night. I forget whose it was. I think it was Javon's, but they were talking about something about this relative, this EMP EDC relative, and that it was like real shitty or something, or like something was wrong with it. Does anyone know what the deal is with that? Bluetooth Blades. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, man. And then Shane had typed into the chat like EMP EDC got what they deserved or something. So I have no idea what's going on with that. I almost bought a relative. I think that's actually a really good looking knife. I think all their knives look really great, except the Ronin. The Ronin was one that that I wasn't a big fan of. Be Shady, what up, dude? How's it going, man? EMP was getting QSP to make it, and then it fell through, and QSP brought out the Rhino, which seemed to rip off the design. Oh, really? Huh. That didn't even cross my mind that the Rhino looked like the relative. I guess it does, huh? So why is that EMP's fault? Wouldn't that be like a shitty thing for QSP to do? Huh, that's weird. Interesting. Didn't dude want to use QSP as the OEM, but then decided as best tech, and then QSP released the Rhino. Yeah, so I guess that is the deal. I don't know why people are mad at EMP for that. Shane is saying it's his fault because he used a Chinese OEM. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What else would they do? They wouldn't be able to have these knives for that price if they had got them made in the States, probably. You know? But yeah, whatever. That Ronin though looks real funky. You guys know which one I'm talking about? I'll pull it up here. I am not a fan. Let's see. Doesn't this look a little funky? A little weird? I don't know. It just looks weird to me. That's like a 45-degree Tanto right there. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the handle. It's something to do with the handle and the the relationship between the handle and the blade. They just aesthetically don't seem to really go together. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Nate agrees. Wish I could hang out back at the sports bar. Duty calls over duty. Right on, Diener. I'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for popping in for a minute. Everyone should be subscribed to Genetic Modified Viking, Mr. Diener's channel. He just did a video on his John Wick crate. He put together a John Wick crate, and it's fucking epic. So go watch that. Matt, what's up, man? Caught a couple videos and thought I'd sit in for a live. Awesome, man. Good to have you. Very good to have you, buddy. Looks really weird to me. Yeah, I don't know. Florida boy likes it. Okay. Um, yeah, it's probably just one of those things where it's kind of a polarizing design. You know, some people think it looks fine, other people don't really like it too much. It's definitely not the ugliest knife I've ever seen. No way. Um, just something about it's a little bit off, you know, for me, anyways. But I wanted to look at this relative. It's not really that similar to the Rhino, is it? Let me pull up the Rhino also. Let's see. Yeah, it's really not that similar at all. I would never have guessed that this was like related at all. I like weird stuff though. You a weirdo, bro? You a weirdo, bro? So here's the relative. And then here is the Rhino. I don't think it looks that similar, man. At all. The blades shape a little bit. And it's got the fuller. But this one's not dual ground. Yeah, I guess the blade is the most similar, and it's really not that much. I don't see that many similarities. But yeah, I guess that's the deal. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. Who's making a fuss? I have no idea. To be honest, I have no idea who's making a fuss. I just heard them talking about it. And Doom had said something like, "If you bought the QSP one, you're a sucker." I think is what he said. So I don't know, man. This is nothing to me. This is nothing to get your pennies in a bunch over. But that's just me, you know. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's how the world works, you know. You can think whatever you want to think. Yeah, Doom did seem pretty upset. I'm not sure why. Maybe there's more to it that I don't know about. You know. Gosh, my hair is not looking good. Maybe I should put a hat on. So what are you guys up to this weekend? Any plans? I got to do a members video. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the members video this weekend. Garen, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. And hey, man. What's up, man? Good to see you, bud. And brand news here, too. Cool. Went to my local Spyderco shop yesterday. Only bought a Rat 1, but going back for some good stuff soon. Man, you have a local Spyderco shop. That's awesome, man. What other stuff do they carry? That's super cool. The only knife shop around me is actually not really near me. It's I don't know. It's probably like 40 minutes away, and they do carry some Spyderco, some Benchmade, and some other very small amount of a few other brands, and then a bunch, which is actually cool. But they carry a bunch of like local knife makers, fixed blades mostly, which is great. I've always wanted to have a knife in there. Eventually, if I make a fixed blade that I'm super proud of and make a little batch of them, it would be really cool to have it in the shop. But um, it's not a really a big knife shop. And that's really the closest thing. There's a gun store near me, and they have CRKT, Kershaw, and some Benchmade, and that's pretty much it. I always go in there like, oh, I got whatever. I got an extra $50. Let me go buy a knife. Let me go look at the knives. Every time I'm disappointed. They never get new stuff. Always the same thing. Autumn, hey, what's up? Good to see you. Second time I've seen you in the stream. That's cool. Glad you're hanging out with us this morning. Scoutmaster, what's up, dude? Good morning to you. Coffee and donuts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. When I buy blades, like from Blade HQ, for example, I pay $50. Oh, shit. Oh, Iceland. Okay, yeah. That's, I mean, that's a lot, but that's cool that they'll actually send it to you. I didn't know, actually, I didn't know that they would do international shipping. That's pretty neat. So that really affects what knives you buy, probably. If you're putting $50 on top of it, that's a big deal. They had oh, they had Kunwu. Wow, that's surprising. Buck. They had the coolest Spider Code exclusive. Wow, hell yeah. Freight on safe and lock. That's awesome, man. I can only find Benchmades and a Superior Sports and Outfitters, which has a handful of Spyderco and Hogue for a hefty upcharge. Yeah, it seems like most knife shops kind of bump up the price at least a little, and it makes sense. You know, they're paying rent on their building and all the fees that come along with that. Bluetooth plays. Gonna do a couple unboxing vids this weekend. One is it can't get anymore. One is an attempt at a scale swap. Cool, man. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to you. I will make sure to do that. Where is Smoky Mountain Knife? I actually don't know. Where is that? Let's find out. Where are you at? I'm excited to get this axial shift. Has anyone in the chat tried the axial shift OTFs? Let's see, connect. Tennessee. Right there, Tennessee. Oh, Mimo got it already. Nice. I'm in California, so that's very far away. Nearest knife shop to oh, hey Justin, by the way. What's up, man? Nearest knife shop to me, 2.5 hours, yeah. Oh, River's Edge, nice. That's sweet, man. There's 2 knife stores within an hour of me. Man, looks like everyone is pretty much luckier than I am as far as knife stores near them. I wonder what happens if I just Google knife store near me. Let me see. See what comes up. Harbor Freight. There's the one I was talking about earlier that was about 40 minutes away. There's a sharpening service. There's a gun shop. Dick's Sporting Goods. And then that's pretty much it. The next one is about an hour and a half away. American Flags and Cutlery. REI. Lowe's Home Improvement, Big Five. Yeah, there's really no like dedicated badass knife shop. There is an Army surplus store that has an okay selection. They carry ZT, Benchmade. They even carry like some CJRB. I can't remember all of them, but it's okay. It's decent. If you want a ZT, that's the place to go for sure. Oh, Cabela's, man. When I was a kid, man, I would get the Cabela's magazine, and I used to love looking through that thing. So much shit that I wanted in the Cabela's magazine. But I've never been into an actual Cabela's brick and mortar. I would love to do that. Never understood the fascination of OTF knives. Have you tried one? I think it's just I don't know, I think it's just badass, you know what I mean? It kind of, like, appeals to some primal thing inside of you. Maybe it's a kid thing, but just to slide a switch and have a sharp thing shoot out really fast is just kind of I don't know, it's just kinda cool, you know? Michael, good morning, my dudes. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Getting a Freedom Lock PM3 in marbled carbon fiber and LMAX. Damn, that's sweet, man. I've really been loving LMAX. I don't know if you guys saw my short recently with the Kunwu Pulsar, which is an LMAX. And man, they did such a good job with that LMAX. It is a cutter. Holy shit, dude. I'm serious. It cuts so good. I know I keep saying it. Um, this thing just absolutely blasts through rope, strap, anything, and it keeps an edge. It really keeps an edge for very long time. After my whole cut test video, it was still really cleanly slicing the paper, like super cleanly. I love this thing. I really, really love it. It's just an amazing cutter. What's up, man? Rasher Beer. Good to see ya. Which one? The Pulsar? The Halo 6? That thing's gnarly. I've been curious about those single action OTFs. Will those, like, if you put it up to a piece of paper or a cardboard and you activate it, will it punch through? Or does it kind of fall off the track like the double action or the double action OTFs? The enough. Actually, you know what? I was never really into the enough, but I don't know. For some reason lately, I've been kind of looking at it like, man, that'd be kind of cool. Um, I don't know. It's a fixed blade. I think it looks really nice. It says you're not on until 10. That's weird. Where does it say that? Pulsar is my sharpest knife. Yeah. Yep. They just shipped it with an insane edge. Not only that, but they did a great job with the LMAX too. And the geometry, the cutting geometry, it's thin behind the edge. It's a broad blade, so there's a lot of space for this to come down to a thin edge. It's everything about it is just a cutter. LMAX is killer. I love my Bradford G Necker. Solid chunk of LMAX. Hell yeah. Yeah, this was my first experience with LMAX, and very impressed. And actually, I am about to have my first experience with K390 too. I'm really stoked. I ordered a Wharncliffe Spyderco Delica in K390. I think it's one of the cheaper ways to get some good K390. I think it was only 120 bucks. So I'm really stoked to try it out. I might possibly put copper scales on it. I'm considering it. Brian, hey buddy, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in, buddy. LMAX versus Vanex. Vanex is like rust proof, which is sweet. I've actually never owned any. People like it. The knife that I really, really want is the Quiet Carry Drift, which is a completely rust-proof knife in Vanex. I will have that someday. I like the new setup. Awesome, thanks, man. Lighting better for the time of day, I assume. Yeah, if I'm filming a review, the top-down camera, it's usually during the daytime, and I have the natural light coming through the window, and it's perfect. I don't like the look of, lighting for reviews. I like the natural light. I just think it looks so much better. Gonna grab an M398 Mule when I get paid this week. Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've never tried one of those mules either. Let's look at this enough really quick. Does it come in different blade steels? Let's see. So you can get one in VG10 for 124. That seems steep for a VG10. Here's an enough clip point. Here's one in K390. This is with, oh man, this would be badass. That's a good looking fixed blade, right? I think that really is. Seems like a pretty good sheath it comes with as well. I like it has this little strap, retaining strap. I just think it looks really good. Kind of just a nice clean look. I love the full flat grind. I bet it's a slicing machine. I like the grip too. Same grip on the lightweight knives. Oh, damn. Fully serrated. That would be pretty killer. If you're on a boat, this might be the ultimate knife for, like, I don't know, cutting rope on a boat on the ocean. So it looks like just VG10 or K390, at least on here. Do they really use it on the liners? I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. So I own the Spyderco Salt. Or the Spyderco Native 5 Salt, I mean. And this is an LC200N. The edge retention is not super good. But it's completely rust proof, so that's kind of the trade-off. But as far as I know, with Vanex, you get the stainless properties, but also better edge retention. However, MagnaCut is now the best option for these rust-proof knives because it doesn't rust, and it has great edge retention, and it's very tough. It's kind of like the ultimate blade steel. Spyderco is now using MagnaCut on all their Salt series, I believe. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it would. Birthdays have been getting me in a funk the last few years. Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. Hope you have a good day, buddy. Is your birthday today? Or was it just recently? Birthdays are weird. When you get older, birthdays are really fucking weird. Because when you're a kid, you have a party, you have a cake, and when you get old, it's just another day. And you're like, well, fuck. I'm getting old. you know? Oh yeah, Mimo got a be high. How do you like it? Oh, you already answered. It's badass little fifth pocket. Not the most satisfying fidget, so small. It wants to cut. I can get a 4-finger grip. Nice. It seems like that thing would really tear through whatever. It's not satisfying to top flip it. Can you top flip it like over the top this way? It's only 6:31 here in the desert. Yeah, it's 6:32 for me. We're in the same time zone, dude. Yeah, it's a nice early one. We always do it. This is the time we always do the Saturday morning one. It's still dark outside. Well, it's just starting to get a little bit light. What's up, Hemi? Good to see you, bub. Best fifth pocket fidget is the Kaiser Urban Buoy. I am gonna have to. I have not tried that, but I'm gonna have to contend you. I'm gonna have to contend that. Because I think the double detent mini sheepdog is an extremely good fidget fifth pocket knife. That's so fun. Right? I love it. I can top, front, and reverse flick it. And it's not that fidgety. That seems like it's fidgety. Good morning, dude. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Well, it sounds like you need to practice. Sounds like you need to practice because Mimo can do it. I'm just kidding. Some people's hands just don't work the same as others, you know? It's such a fun knife. So you put that choil on your T1. Did you make a video showing that? No, I didn't. But I do have a members video recently where I cut a choil into a different knife. But if you guys are interested, I could make a video doing it. It's pretty easy. I think anyone that collects knives and uses them should get themselves a Dremel and a carbide burr because it's really easy to cut in choils, and it really, once you're able to do it, it really changes things. Because you can fix knives that have bad ones, if you can, if the stop pin's not in the way or anything else isn't in the way. But it's really a game changer, dude. Here it is on the T1. Let's see. You can see it. I think it turned out really nice. I could have made it bigger and given myself even more room, but I didn't want to make it look too weird. So I think this is perfect. I have enough for like 2, maybe 3 more sharpenings, and that's more than enough. The Malaya has a, the CGRB Malaya. That's a good point. I don't have one anymore, but I keep wanting to get another one because I stupidly sold it, and that was the most fidgety tiny knife I had ever tried. That's a really fun one. Bought another knife yesterday, which I shouldn't have. That sounds very familiar. Only 256. Which one was it? He's on the bed sleeping. It's still early for the little guy. And I do have an emoji. I do have a Floki emoji. Let me see if I can put it in there. There he is. The urban buoy behaves just like bigger knives. The detent and drop are phenomenal. Huh. I might just have to try one of those some of these days. One of these days. Dremel is one of the most... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep. You can do so much with it. Nope, not yet, man. I'm still trying. I'm always a little too late. It really sucks, man. I've been trying for weeks now. Can't seem to make it happen. Forward finger choil on such a small knife is impressive. Yeah, I always like that on small knives. Like the baby banter, the mini archbishop. There's a lot of them. But if I'm carrying a small knife, I usually really like it to have that because you can get a full grip on it. It makes it feel much bigger. Have two Malaya there. Yeah. Yep. You know what I mean. Super, super fidgety. Oh, cool. You got one? Yeah, I got one too, buddy. That's funny. I just ordered one too, and I shouldn't have ordered it either. So we're in the same boat, but I'm stoked. I am really stoked. I went with the teal colored and the Warncliffe blade. I'm very excited. I'm really excited. Yeah. I've never really EDC'd an OTF. I tried it with the Microtech Ultratech, but like I said, it just really wasn't slicey enough for me. Whenever I would go to break down cardboard, it wasn't fun with the Ultratech. It just did not slice very well. But I'm hoping that this one is different. I'm hoping the shift is a bit more slicey, but we'll see. You got the Warncliffe too. Hell yeah. That's the best one. Fucking yeah. Handle a 15V Shaman yesterday. I see why people like the Shaman bumps your... Yeah, it does bump your finger a little bit, yeah. Yeah, you can put a CME on it. For me, it doesn't really bother me because I'm always like, by the time it gets down there, my finger's kind of like already coming out of there. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain, but I don't know. It doesn't bother me. This is not mine, by the way. This was lent to me by Neil. And I'm going to do a review on it soon. Sprint runs are toxic. I can't deal with them anymore. 5 email notifications for the shaman this week and missed them all by minutes. I know. Yeah. It sucks. I don't know why they trickle them out. It makes no sense. I mean, I guess they're trying to build up hype, and make people want them more, which is fucked up, dude. I wish they would have saved up all the drops and just did it all at once. That way everyone could get one, Didn't know an Axial had them in crew. Yeah, they do. They just dropped, and there probably still is some left. We could go check really quick. I'm really excited, man. Completely USA made OTF. Around the same size as the Ultratech. And they have a Warncliffe. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's still some available. Let's try the Warncliffe. Or wait, no. Never mind. The clip point's gone. Or wait, maybe it's not. Oh no, they're not. They're still here. So I went with, let's see, where's the teal one? I went with this one right here. This is the one I got. Look at that thing. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It's a good looking OTF, dude. And a lot of OTFs I think look a little weird. This one to me looks great. The handle is a little bit wider than the Ultratech. It looks a little more comfortable. And that's what I hear as well, that it's more comfy to grip. I love just the minimalist branding. Just one little symbol right there on the handle. And then if you turn it, you can see an American flag on the spine, I guess you'd call it. And then the other side, there's just the label, the blade steel labeled. It's such a nice, clean look. I really like it. Puerto Rican gonna let you check out his new Mac too? Yeah, probably. Um, after the honeymoon phase is over, yeah. Yeah. That's one that I would really wanna check out. That's a beautiful knife, man. They made matching brown CMEs for all the triple B. Oh, cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Hope you don't beat that one up. Yeah, I do want to do. I'm very curious to see. I know it's going to hold up better than the Lightning. Um, I've seen torture tests of microtechs where fucking dudes are hammering it like a nail through a 2x4, and I'm sure this Axial will hold up way better than the Lightning. I know it will, but I don't really want to risk it. I'll have to see what their warranty is like, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't cover batoning. you know. Um, I kind of want to find that video of the guy torturing the microtech. Let's see if I can find it. It's amazing, dude. Before I saw this, I had no idea that microtech OTFs were that's strong. It's insane. I think this is it right here. I'm gonna turn the sound off so I can still talk. Been wanting to grab a weed Trogon. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good looking knife. Do my second shift. They're good to go. Torn mine down and put it back together several times. That's another thing I heard that they do recommend, or not recommend, but they encourage you to take apart your axial shifts, which is really cool because a lot of companies are like, "Hey, send it into us and we'll fix it if it needs cleaning, whatever it is, send it into us." But I guess Axial Gear says, "Yeah, take it apart, dude. Check it out. See what's in there." I think that's really cool. Fast forward here a little bit. Neil Knight, hey buddy, stopping in to say what's up. Thanks for coming in, man. Good to see you. So here he's hammering it with the whatever that's called. I forget what that hammer is called, but it's basically like a soft, hard plastic hammer. So he's smacking it. Think the rats would support 145 pounds? Probably not. Probably not. So he's chopping away. He gets through the whole 2x4. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. Now he's going to do some batoning, exactly what I was doing. And it does fine. Does not break like the Lightning did. You couldn't do that with the liner or frame lock. No way. See, it's still working perfectly well. Yeah, here's the crazy one. He hammers it like a nail. What the fuck, dude? You can't do this with the frame lock or any other lock that I know of. Maybe like a shark lock, maybe, or one of those cold steel locks. I'm blanking on what the name is. The wood's not treated like yeah, that's true. But still, it would have broken either way, even if it wasn't treated. So he fucking hammered it like a nail through there, and it's fine. What the fuck? The triad lock, yeah, that's what it is. I think that would hold up too. So he hammered it through, and then he's batoning it the rest of the way out. Holy shit, dude. Microtechs are tough as fuck, dude. I had no idea. Before I saw this video, I was like, yeah, it's an OTF. It's probably not that strong. But apparently not. So after all that, does it still fire? Yep. Look at that, dude. What the fuck? It's fine. That's fucked up, dude. Have you ever seen Cold Steel's torture tests? Yeah. Yeah, they get pretty crazy with it too. Now he's going to shoot it with a gun. He's going to try to split a bullet. Look at that blade too. It's not bent after all that testing. It's absolutely fine. I didn't watch this far into the video, so I don't know what happens now. I know he shoots it with a bullet. We were talking in one of the group chats. Man, I really want to do testing with a Hawk deadlock. There he did it. Look, split the bullet. But I really want to test a Hawk deadlock because apparently it's the best. You know, it's the best OTF. It has no blade play. It's the best, right? But I don't think anyone's ever really tested one because they're so expensive. They don't want to fuck it up, which makes sense. I wouldn't want to either if I bought one. They're like over $1,000. But I would really like to see it tested. Yeah, that's true. We did see it hold up to a gunshot. But that was in the handle, you know. So he split a bullet. He hammered it like a nail through a 2x4. Microtechs are extremely tough. Extremely tough. If you want to test my TS380, I can send it your way. Yeah, man, I would love to. That would be awesome. By the way, anybody that wants me to do cut testing on a knife, I will pretty much do it with any knife if anyone wants to send me one. So. Did he? If he did, I didn't see that. I would be interested to see that for sure. My buddy at work is married to Hawk's daughter. Oh, interesting. Good question. Yeah. Does he get a discount, and can we also get that same discount? Been trying to get him to get me one. Yeah, I would be too, man. Jesse, good morning, dude. Coffee time. Hell yeah. Mine's getting cold, but oh well. Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever done some real testing on a Hawk deadlock. Let's type it in though, maybe. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Here's something. Hawk deadlock review, Model B torture test, and double stab failure. Huh. Let's see what this is. Hungry Bird, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. All right, what's this guy doing? Starting with some cardboard. All right. Let's get to, I'm going to skip ahead. I don't need to watch him cut cardboard. Does he really cut cardboard the whole time? Yeah, he does. This is not a torture test. He is still cutting paper. Or cardboard, I mean. Stabbing it. All right. I'm not seeing any real torture testing on the Hawk deadlock. Hey, there's my stream. What's up, dude? Here's a counterfeit Microtech torture test. Here's the same guy doing it with an UTX 85. Guess we could put that on. Tucson 380 is a great knife. Yeah, I've never tried one. Oh yeah, I think I have seen this. He tied it to a cord and he's dragging it behind his truck. And it's still fine. Here we go, the nail test. I mean, it's going to be just as strong as the Ultratech, you know. Actually, of all the Microtechs, I have only owned an Ultratech and a UTX 85. And I actually liked the UTX 85 a bit better. I just think the size of it is a little bit better for me. Because Microtechs have kind of skinny handles, you know. And for some people that's good. You know, the blade fits a little tighter in the handle. But for me, I wanted something like the axial shift where it's a little bit slightly beefier, wider handle, and I think it's just going to feel better gripping it. But we will see. We shall see. Dean P, good morning, dude. We're watching Microtech torture tests. Skip ahead here. There we go. He's hammering away. Okay. Taking it out. Does it work? Actually, it looks fine too. Like the coating on the blade hasn't rubbed off. Yep, works perfectly fine. Yep. If I get one, I wouldn't be hard using it personally. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't be either. But I do cut a lot of cardboard, you know. Breaking down boxes. I make cardboard templates of different parts that I'm fabricating a lot. And if I'm gonna EDC and OTF, I just want it to be slicey, or at least sliceier than the Ultratech, you know. So that's what I'm hoping that the axial shift will be like. Yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, I'm excited to check out that TS380. Someone was saying that it might have been Aaron was saying that it's one of the better built Tucsons. One of the great Tucsons, in my opinion. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Um, the only two Suns I have are the 269 and 300. Which you guys know, 269, absolutely epic. This is pretty widely regarded as one of the best two Suns for sure. Build quality, tolerances are just insane. As soon as you get it in hand, you can just tell everything is so tight in there. Tight, but also buttery smooth. That's how you can tell if the tolerances are good, or a way to tell is it doesn't falling shut like it's loose in there. It's a very controlled, smooth drop. You don't feel any grit or anything holding up in the pivot. It just feels like almost there's nothing in there. This thing is amazing. And then the 300, which is another of my favorites. Kind of an aggressive tanto, hollow ground. This one has skiffs in it, and holy crap. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of great action, I just picked up my which one is it here? Hold on. My Gonzo FH12. I just picked this up again this morning. And I had forgotten how absolutely perfect this action is on a $30 knife. Check this out, dude. That is insane, dude. It's a very controlled drop. This feels like something you would see on like a $600+ knife. It is nuts, dude. Dude, it's insane. It was good right out of the box, but man, after some breaking in, it's insane, man. It's so. Oh man, it's so cool. Feist XL is so drop shot. Nice, man. That's one that I really need to get. Really need to get. Yeah, I know. Isn't that nuts? And that's with literally no encouragement. If you give it like a little bit of bam, it just straight drop. And there's no blade play either, by the way. Absolutely rock solid. I don't know how they did that. They apparently got their tolerances really just tight and perfect. That's the only way. That's the only way you can get zero blade play and still have this kind of action. It's the Gonzo FH12. And I got the stainless steel one, but you can get it in G10 as well. I would get the stainless steel one just because I don't know if the G10 one is this smooth, but I know for a fact that this one is. What's everyone's favorite front flipper? Mini Tempest. Mini Tempest, baby. This is the best front flipper. But the momentum is really good too. Oh yeah. There was a Kubi front flipper for 38, but it sold out quick. Which one was it? There's some, Kubi makes some really good ones too. The Kubi Royal is a really good front flipper. And you have the reverse flick hole in that too. And the momentum, of course. The McKenna, fantastic. Really fantastic. Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. I've been thinking about sending it off to Way of Knife so that they can put some jimping. I actually just did a video. I just recorded a video on budget front flippers. So you guys will see all of these in there. The momentum is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If you've never owned a front flipper and you want to try one out, get the momentum, man. It's only $35 and it will get you hooked. The McKenna does seem good. Yeah, it's very, very, very good. The mini temp is fire. I just don't want to use it. Yeah, I don't use mine either. This is a knife that I keep nice and pretty because it is, in fact, my favorite knife. This is my favorite knife. And you can reverse flick it too. But yeah, you guys will see that video pretty soon, either Monday or Tuesday, on all the budget front flippers. Another really good Gonzo is this one, the FH922. This has excellent action too. Not as good as the last one, but still really smooth. Very good detent on the flipper tab too. Very, very good. Gonzo makes some really good stuff. Very high quality. The Feist XL, Genie, and Lazar are all good. Still not as easy as the McKenna. I haven't tried some of those, but I can say that the McKenna is probably the easiest front flipper to ever flip that I've tried. It's from everything to the jimping, just to how easy it is to flip. It's nuts. Really, really fun. I might as well pull it out. Is it? There it is. I can front flip my 15V Shaman since the Stonewash knocked off the corners of the jimping. Yeah, that counts. I've seen people front flip Shamans before. I can kind of do it. If you get your thumb in the right position, you can do it. Civivi McKenna. This thing is sweet, man. It's just so easy. You can do the reach around just like it's nothing. The jimping just grabs your finger and you just pull it back and it's done. Super fidgety. Well, folks, it's about that time to get the day started. Anyone know if the Manix 2 lightweight feels like cheap crap, or is it still worth the purchase? I've never handled it, so I can't say for sure. I do know that Spyderco's FRN actually feels pretty freaking good, man. Um, it feels a lot less cheap than a lot of FRN that I've handled. I'm not sure what it is about it. So and in the Man X2 as a knife, even the lightweight is going to be a fantastic cutter. But as far as the feel, yeah, I've never handled one. I would imagine though, it's not too bad at all. Here we go. Ms. Me have a Para 3 lightweight and it's okay. Dr. Drew, my nephew has a Para 3 lightweight and it's actually decent. There you go. Although I would probably just save up a little bit longer and just get a G10 one, That's probably what I would do personally. You still carrying the Guardian 3 regularly? Yeah, I am, dude. At least twice a week I carry that thing, which is a lot more regularly than a lot of knives that I have. Basically, my carry in the last week or two has been Guardian 3, Man X2 15V, and my Warncliffe PM2. That's kind of been my main carries. And then always an Ohio River Jack in my pocket. All right. Let's wrap it up, dudes. I got to get going. Let's do it. Let's start this shit. Thanks for hanging out, guys. That was a fun one, as always. Any questions before we go? Any questions? Oh yeah, I made a playlist on Spotify of all the music that I use in my YouTube shorts. I went back and added like 20 songs that I remember that I've used and that I really like in shorts. And from now on, every time I do a short, YouTube short with music in it, I will also add it into that Spotify playlist. So if you guys are watching one of my shorts and you're like, oh, that's a cool song, you can go and find it and listen to it. If you have Spotify, just type in Kevin Doody on Spotify, or you can try Doody's Daggers Shorts. Let me find out exactly what it's called. Hang on. It's called Doody's Daggers Shorts. Bunch of songs. What's up, Beans Blades? We're just wrapping it up, dude, but thanks for popping in. Also, another playlist on YouTube. All the members-only videos are now in a playlist on YouTube. So if you're a new member and you want to go back and watch all the old members-only videos, you can. And it's really easy to find them. They're all in a playlist. If you go to my YouTube page and you go to playlists, you will see it. Members-only videos. Right there. Members-only videos. Click on that. All the members-only videos are there. So there you go. And there will be a new one today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. There's a new members-only video every weekend. And if you want to become a member, the lowest tier is $3 a month, and then after that, I think it's like 4 or 5 or 6 maybe. But you get access to the members-only video that comes out every weekend, and you get to use the emojis. And if you want to, by the way, I haven't mentioned this in a little while. But oh my God. Holy shit. Hold on. What was I even saying just now? Oh yeah, also, if you're a paying member and you want to get into the Instagram private group chat, just let me know. I'll add you. So I think I started an hour early today. because you're totally right. Usually they start at 7, but it's really weird. So I am slightly dyslexic with a few very specific things. For example, the colors purple and orange. If I'm looking at it and I go to say verbally which one it is, I always get them confused. I get them mixed up. Um, and there's a few other examples, but for some reason, this Saturday morning stream, I can never remember if it starts at 6 or 7, and I always get it right because I go back and look. Um, but this time I didn't, and I got confused. So, we could start it at 6 if that's. Do you guys like it at 6 better or 7? I accept greens and oranges. So it's okay. So it's not a Kevin only thing. Like the colors, you mean? The color green and the color orange? That's so funny. It all makes sense now. Yeah, I know. Someone mentioned it earlier. I was like, what? They must be in a different time zone or whatever. And then, yeah, I didn't realize. Either time is fine. Maybe 7 p.m. Yeah, I like doing it in the mornings though. We do evening streams the rest of the week. We do an evening stream at 6 o'clock p.m. On Thursdays, and then the Saturday morning one I like. Maybe that's why I got confused because we do 6 o'clock p.m. on Thursdays, and then the 6 was just stuck in my head, I guess. Oh, it was you, yeah. I see green but say orange. Yeah, that's what I do. But it'll go it can go interchangeably. So I could see purple and then say orange, or I could see orange and then say purple. It's weird. 7 sucks. 6 is worse. So you you're not a morning guy, Sten? If you start at 6, you'll have more wiggle room before G. But yeah, that's very true. Is everyone cool if we start at 6 now? Or maybe 6:30? You guys want to do 6:30? Or just we can do 6. Fuck it. No, let's do 6:30. Let's do 6:30. Didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, apparently it is. I didn't know that that was a common thing. Apparently, Ms. Me does that too. Um, I don't even think that's technically the definition of dyslexia, is it? Look it up. Yeah, usually it's with reading. Oh, wait, no. Confuse visually similar words such as cat and cot. So that's not really it. Spell erratically. Need to reread paragraphs to understand. Hard to listen and maintain focus. So maybe that's not really dyslexia. It's like it's a reading and learning disorder. I don't know. I don't know. But a lot of times, if there's two options of things, I get them confused. Color confusion. Yeah, I guess that's probably what technically it is. Whenever works for me. Okay, right on. Fuck you, dude. Purple evenings and orange 30. You're gonna fuck me up, man. We heard the dyslexic Satanist. He sold his soul to Santa. That's funny. Well, that's why I don't know if it's true dyslexia because orange and purple are not. They don't look the same spelled out. You know. So I don't know what the fuck that is. What's up, Joe? Thanks for popping in. We were just wrapping up, though. Good to see you, then, man. So we'll do. You may be retarded. Yeah, that is very possible. Very, very possible. So let's do 6:30. Let's do 6:30 a.m. On Saturday mornings, and that way we have a little bit of we have a half hour extra. If we want to go longer than an hour, we won't run into G-Ball. You know, because he goes on at what time does he go on Eastern? Like 10? No, he goes on at 11, right? Yeah, I think 11. 11 Eastern. And that's 8 o'clock my time. So usually if we start at 7, I have an hour and then he starts, which, whatever. Yeah, I can still go over. But a lot of people like to go watch G-Ball, so, and that's totally fine. So maybe if we start at 6:30, then we have an hour and a half. What knife is that? This is the Kaiser Mini Sheepdog double detent version. So this comes in a liner lock or a double detent, meaning you flick it open just like a regular knife, but it's not locking. So what you can do is give it a little pressure and pop it closed, and it's really fun. Really, really fun. Oops. Highly recommend this knife. Very thin behind the edge, too. Some people don't realize the sheepdogs are really good slicers. Really, really, really good. You can thumb flick it, too, easy. Whoops. Whoops. And it's got a choke up spot, and you're kind of like mostly your fingers on the actual blade underneath it. So it can't close on you. Even if you were cutting and it disengaged, your finger stops it from cutting you. So it's really, really safe too. That's wild, bro. Yeah. Yeah, if you've never seen one, it's super crazy looking. I remember the first time I saw one, I was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? I need to get one of those. It's so fun, man. It really is. I always recommend this knife. I kind of forgot about it recently because it was buried in my collection. But it's so fun. Yeah, that's another one. The Artisan Cutlery Mini Archeo. That's one that I would like to grab eventually. There's a couple different double detent knives. Kaiser has a few. Thought it was broke at first. Oh yeah, I think didn't you accidentally order this one? You thought it was the liner lock one? Yeah, it's really fun. Broncos are blue and orange. Lots of blue and orange. More of a true contrast to purple. Yeah, I think they go well together too. Gold and purple. All right, let's end this shit. Love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. G-Ball is another knife YouTuber channel. Have a great weekend. YouTube members only video coming out today or tomorrow. And I'll see you later. Love you guys. Oh yeah, and the Blade Cartel Hangout happening tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Or sorry, Pacific. That is 8 o'clock Central and 9 o'clock Eastern. The Blade Cartel Hangout live stream on my channel. We have a special guest tonight. Very special guest. It's going to be wild and crazy. So I'll see you guys in there. Bye-bye.